veterinarian for sure. I love something that's a more natural therapy. So
exactly.
So you said there's 125 of these in North America. Since it was developed in Japan, I'm assuming it's also in other countries?
Yeah, I mean, to our knowledge, it is. I mean, a lot of the Asian countries, it's a very popular thing getting into human markets and stuff, and we at Thera-Clean have done some human studies, and we'll eventually get there one day, but we want to concentrate right now on the pet industry and the animal industries right now. But yeah, it is quite popular. With skin to skin, like I said, whether you have 2 legs or 4 legs, this will do some weird and wonderful things, Dr. Morgan. I mean, I don't want to get off topic, but stuff that we've done with humans is quite incredible.
Right. So this is very interesting to me. What would you use? I mean, I'm thinking things like psoriasis or other kind of peely skin diseases in people. What would it be used for?
We've successfully taken poison oak out of a person in 2 baths. It took the allergen right out of the skin.
Wow.
We've done diaper rash, bed sores, and bed lesions in a few seniors, mainly families that have family and friends that have volunteered. The thing is that we know that it's just water, so there's no real things aren't going to get worse. And that's something that even the pet owners should know, that when they do find a groomer or veterinarian hospital with Thera-Clean Microbubble technology, it's just water, so things aren't going to get any worse. I mean, we've got, I want to get into a burn hospital eventually, and we've got the science and the data because of a dog. One of our clients in Utah had successfully cleared up gangrene, and if you're a human or an animal, gangrene, once you get that, most of us know that body part is coming off, but not anymore. It eliminated it. The tail had developed gangrene, and it just took 4 baths, just once a week, and the tail had great blood flow and able to sail the tail like it never happened. It's quite remarkable. I mean, we've had a client out in Castro Valley, California, take a histiocytoma out of a dog's paw in 1 single bath, and the associated veterinarian just canceled the surgery because it wasn't there. And that benign tumor was positively charged because it was organic, and the bubbles love it, and they just broke it up and ate at it and removed it. There's just nothing that really surprises us here at Thera-Clean anymore with the cases and things that our clients are doing for the pets that are in their care. You mentioned MRSA. A couple of our clients are dealing with that right now and successfully getting great results.
So now you've got me intrigued. So you've got a histiocytoma, which they're benign tumors, and they're self-limiting, and if we ignore them, they'll pretty much go away in a matter of a couple of months. I have a topical treatment that I use on them that pretty much makes them disappear pretty quickly. But is this being used so if I have dogs with other cancers or open, so I'm thinking I've got a little cocker right now that's a patient. We had taken off 1 toe. He had a non-aggressive but really ugly tumor. His toe, he came in through rescue, and his toe, the 1 toe on his back foot, was the size of a baseball. And so he was sentenced to death by the shelter because they said, oh, well, you'll never be able to take that off. You'd have to take off the whole leg. Nobody's going to adopt an old dog, with this problem. It'll never close, blah, blah, blah. And so, I looked at it and I said, oh, there's a good challenge. I love it. And so I took the toe off, and it was great. It was about 1.5 years ago. And his lymph node in that leg has stayed large, but it's not going anywhere else because it's not a really aggressive tumor. But now he's got a second toe that's kind of doing the same thing, and it's ulcerated. So have you played with this with other tumors other than the histiocytoma? Do you know if it would go in there and start attacking that? Because this is a really interesting thought process here.
It's not, I will say, not me personally. Our clients, perhaps, like I said, we like to call them the Thera-Clean Army. And we knew that when we started Thera-Clean that we were going to have an uphill battle, educating pet owners, pet groomers, veterinarians, vet techs, what have you, in the entire pet and animal community that about a new technology that's just water, and they're not going to believe it until they see it and all of that stuff. But the one thing that we express to our clients, Dr. Morgan, is go for it. It's just water. So as I said before, things aren't going to get any worse. And it wouldn't surprise us if it cleared up. I mean, we've got data on we have a client in Vermont where there was a bacterial infection. I don't know what the whole backstory was, but it was one single bath and the infection was gone. The black pigment was gone, and now it's a nice, healthy pink, and got great photos of it. You can find all of this on our website and our social media platforms. But here's a great way to look at it that we express to not only just our clients but pet owners, because they just know. When you were a little girl and I was a little boy, and it's just common knowledge that when we damage our own skin, cut ourselves, scrape, what have you, do we just put a Band-Aid on it and call it a day? No. What do we have to do to the wound first? We have to clean it. But this cleans to a level where secondary infections or bacteria and stuff have pretty much, I don't want to say zero chance, but a very, very small chance of being inside the skin, and, then there'll be other problems down the road. So then what we do? We are programmed as humans to treat it now. So we get an ointment, a polysporin or something like that, put it on the wound, and then we get our Band-Aid out and we cover it up and the skin repairs itself. Thera-Clean Microbubbles expedites everything, introducing oxygen into the skin, eliminating the bacteria, and just making it all faster. There is some stuff that one day we'll be able to show people with our clients where they have family members. Like I said, we had one where her husband apparently had a construction accident and there was a big chunk of his thumb missing. They didn't go to the hospital. They didn't use sutures or anything, and it was less than a month, and the thumb looks like it never happened. It's weird.
That is really amazing. We need to take a break to hear from our sponsors, but when we come back, we're going to get more into how this system works and what you should expect if you take your pet to have a treatment. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Interested in learning more? Visit Dr. Morgan's website at www.drjudymorgan.com, where you'll find detailed information about her blogs, a schedule of her upcoming speaking engagements, free information about integrative and holistic medicine, as well as an interactive forum where anyone can ask Dr. Morgan a question completely for free. Visit her website today to join the mailing list, where you'll find exclusive information and promotions only available to those select subscribers. Dr. Morgan is an accomplished author, having published several books about veterinary medicine and home cooking for your pets. You can find From Needles to Natural, detailing her journey from practicing traditional medicine to understanding the healing power of holistic practices today on Amazon Prime, as well as What's for Dinner Dexter and Canine Kitchen Capers, which are two great recipe books that you'll find both delicious and entertaining. When it comes to our pets' health, you can never be too careful. We invest significant time in ensuring that they have long and happy lives, but it's important to invest the same dedication into our own longevity. The key active ingredient in Dr. Morgan's wellness formula, pure New Zealand deer antler velvet, is now available as a standalone human-grade product. Life Deer Antler Velvet is a whole food supplement rich in calcium and collagen to support healthy joints and strong bones. Our products prioritize purity, ethical harvesting, and quality sourcing above all else. Visit lifepurerecovery.com to learn more and order your first bottle today.
Tune into world-renowned author, speaker, and holistic veterinarian Dr. Judy Morgan, and now radio host of Dr. Judy Morgan's Naturally Healthy Pets on syndicated Dream Vision 7 radio network every Monday and Tuesday, 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Not sure which vaccinations should be given or how often? Not sure which food is best for your individual pet? Find out the answers to your questions in this weekly show where Dr. Judy interviews top experts and showcases the latest products that will help your pets stay naturally healthy.
Does your dog have bad breath? Tired of spending money on expensive dental procedures? Try out Dr. Morgan's Dental Drops today and save money while maintaining your pet's oral health. With New Zealand deer antler velvet as the primary ingredient, Dr. Morgan's Dental Drops are effective for treating stomatitis, gingivitis, and ulcers. You can purchase Dr. Morgan's Dental Drops directly from Amazon Prime or from her website, www.drjudymorgan.com. Dr. Morgan's Wellness Formula for dogs and cats provides multiple health benefits in one product. Made with all natural ingredients sourced from New Zealand, this supplement can be used routinely to maintain overall physical and mental well-being. This product is particularly beneficial for the maintenance of joint health, nerve and brain function, skin and coat health, immune function, gut health, and liver health. Find Dr. Morgan's Wellness Supplement today on Amazon Prime or at her website, drjudymorgan.com.
Welcome back. You're listening to Dr. Judy Morgan's Naturally Healthy Pets on DreamVision7Radio.com. So my guest today, Kyle Darling, is calling in all the way from Vancouver, Canada. It's cold up there, way too cold for me. And the funny thing is, he says he moved to Vancouver because it's warmer than it was in Ontario. I think the Canadians are a little warped in their sense of what is warm. But that's okay, because, for me, Florida sounds good.
Yeah.
All right. So we are talking about the Thera-Clean Microbubble system of bathing dogs and cats. And I have actually only seen bits and pieces of this system in use. And so it's my understanding that these animals are kind of sitting in a tub, almost like a little bit of a whirlpool. And so I want you to describe the whole thing to me, because I'm trying to imagine how we're doing this on horses. I'm thinking that it's something a little different.
Exactly. I mean, traditionally, how we'll talk about the grooming industry, and when you go into the groomer and you're saying that, hey, I want my dog to have a bath. And you go in and there's your grooming tub or whatever they're doing it in, and you take a shower line and you get the dog wet, then you take your shampoo, whether it's a medicated one or not, doesn't matter, and you get the dog all sudsy and get it all foamy and it gets a little massage and stuff with your fingers, and then you take that same hose line and you rinse the product off and it goes down the drain, and voila, we're done. Is that a bath? To us, no. It's a shower. It's no different than how you and I clean our hair. So this is actually a bath where the dog or cat or what have you is actually in the bubbles. And that is one of the keys. There are many things to creating the secret kernel recipe for this formula to make skin cleaning work for animals, but being in the bubbles will expedite absolutely everything. So think again about that burn patient, where when we get into a burn hospital, that burn patient needs to be in the bubbles. And the more in the bubbles are doing all the work. Technically, let's say I had a dog that was covered in hot spots or atopic dermatitis or what have you. These dogs just look a mess. I don't even have to touch the dog. The bubbles are doing everything. I just have to, the parts that, the neck sticking out or something like that, wave the wand, lift up the gums, get in the mouth, the eyes, the ears. It's just water. So you can't have a reverse reaction to this. So we teach our clients that, whatever you're doing for your bathing area, a lot of them, we get them to get Rubbermaid totes. Now, it's not sexy. We understand that, but it works. It saves water. And the more condensed in the bubbles, the better the process is going to be. When we did this one horse down in Kentucky, it basically just had a fungus on the hocks called scratches. And so we didn't need to submerge the entire horse, and that would take a lot of water, but it would work. So we just basically got the largest bucket we could find and put the leg in there, and it just cleared up in 3 baths, and it was just swarming in the bubbles. And the bubbles, again, get into the skin and clean everything out naturally, and they pull the infection or bacteria, debris, whatever is causing the discomfort or skin problem out naturally. And that's it. It just has to be in the bubbles.
And how long does the treatment usually take? Like, how long are they in the bubbles? And is it different for each animal?
Yeah, any sort of a skin issue. It doesn't matter what size, breed, or age of your dog or cat. It's about a 15 to 20-minute bath. dogs without skin issues. My wife and I have a 7-year-old boxer. He doesn't have a skin issue right now, but it doesn't mean we don't give him a Thera-Clean bath at least once every